Welcome back, everyone. Well, here we are at our last performance of the evening. So, without further ado, I give you Rudderless.
So good evening once again, friends, neighbors, and those from the interplanetary subset of elsewhere. We are Rudderless. It'll be obvious when you watch our work. And my name is David. I'm from Amesbury, Massachusetts.
And my name is John, and I'm from South Berwick, Maine.
You are.
You you get that cute little twitch over your eye when you're angry at me.
Me being speechless with anger and like you read that way, right? Like that is
Yeah, that twitch is just going. It's like you're dancing a samba or something like that. It's really wonderful.
so I'm you don't see it as flirtatious, do you?
Well, I hope so. I was flirting with you.
Well, so any nuance of anger might be a residual of the fact that I've been doing this for 23 minutes and you haven't said yes yet.
Well, I don't want to seem easy.
I I don't want to crack my pancake makeup.
There it goes again. The twitch. That twitch is so wonderful.
You're going to sign up for my anger management workshop or
It, I was I, I'm signed up. I'm signed up, and I'm only signed up because I saw you on the poster, and I feel an attraction.
so I have no doubt that I'm going to get my money's worth. Whatever it is, I can take it. Good news first, good news last. I don't whatever order, whichever order, I can take it. Go.
The term carburetor mean anything to you, Mr. Simmons?
I'm from the planet asshole. I don't know what carburetor means.
Oh, lucky for you because it's your alternator. Okay. And we're looking at holding on to your vehicle for a couple weeks now.
A couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. So I'm gonna have to ambulate to get from place to because you're gonna hold on to my. Is that
Mr. Simmons, there's plenty of transportation alternatives right now.
well, I was hoping that the bus workers would stay on strike because ambulating is good for me. Did you know my doctor says I only have 4 days to live? So walking is really good for me.
Mr. Simmons, just because I'm an auto mechanic, you don't have to use such four-syllable words with me.
You realize if you don't fix my car within 4 days that you're going to get nothing from my estate or me.
Well, at that point, Mr. Simmons, until we get something from your estate or you, we won't even be looking at your alternator.
So you're going to sit in my car and not do anything with it. And that's why it's going to take weeks for you to not do anything with it.
Well, we're going to do something with it. We're going to do something. Well, we need someplace to put all those extra tires we got around side.
You came to me highly recommended by my cardiothoracic surgeon. Highly recommended.
He paid us.
Well, then if he paid you already, put in the damn alternator. I want to take it for a ride just one more time.
One more time. One more ride? That's all you want?
For starters, yeah, one more time.
The starter is going to be another fee itself.
You know, when I die and go to hell, I'm going to tell them to put you on the unwelcome here sign.
Scene. Yeah, you're sitting down, right?
Yeah. Sitting.
You got a drink?
No drink. Just sitting.
You sure you don't want to drink that?
Patronizing shit. No. Just sitting.
Well, I might as well just rip the Band-Aid off, Dad. It's Mittens. Mittens got hit by a car.
Okay.
You're taking this rather well, Dad. I'm surprised and impressed.
Mittens was eating me out of house and home. I was afraid I wasn't going to have any money left for your estate because of fucking Mittens.
Dad, you know we've never been concerned about my estate, your estate. And excuse me if I'm wrong. I just know that every night whenever I came by here, you'd have Mittens in your lap and you seemed very placid.
We don't care about my estate. You sit there and say, we don't care about my estate. You are.
Dad, you know your happiness is all that matters to me.
So with Mittens gone, Mittens is dead, right? Irrevocable. Like I don't want to get prematurely giddy or.
Yes, yes, Dad. But Mittens is gone.
Mittens is gone. So that means that I can open up this bottle of vintage Veuve Clicquot. Stand back. I don't want the cork to hit you in the eye. So I'd offer you some, but I know you're driving home tonight.
Dad, you're really taking, this whole Mittens story just much better than I could have anticipated.
It's the perfect ending to a fabulous day. You remember the waitress at the diner that was kind of nice to me when you took me there for pie and ice cream?
Shelley, yeah, I've known her for years.
Yeah. So Shelley and we got married.
When did this happen?
Well, earlier today you seemed all upset about Mittens, so I didn't want to.
Where are you gonna live?
I'm staying here. Shelley's moving in with her 4 dogs. 4 dogs. I asked her if she wanted a prenup, if she thought that would be appropriate. She said it wasn't necessary. She was financially independent. She didn't need what I have.
Did you have to sign a prenup so you wouldn't declare for the dogs?
You're quick. I rewrote my will and I'm giving everything to the MSPCA. Good one, Charlie. Charlie, you really good one.
You know I hate when you make fun of me like that.
Yeah, Charlie, you don't like it when I make fun of you anyway whatsoever, Charlie. Like you very you sensitive, like
These these is my good pants, and now look at the mess it's on them.
Charlie, you're so sensitive, okay? And you make these like you put your money on the New England Patriots instead of the Boston Celtics, dumbass.
And then you told me, so the loser of the bet has to make a pizza in their lap. Look at me now. Look at me. This sauce all over my pants.
You lost. Be be a bigger man than you are.
I don't mind losing, but I didn't know you'd make me go through with it.
So you were planning on, you were hoping you could Welsh like you did back in the 6th grade with that peanut butter and jelly sandwich thing?
Well, yeah. When you're 12 years old, nobody expects you to live up to a bet.
Mary Margaret told me years later that if you had asked her out, she would have kissed you.
She would have kissed me?
In the 6th grade.
Mary Margaret. She used to sit next to me in biology,
I know.
and you used to like just throw stuff at her when the teacher wasn't looking.
That's who I was back then. But
And she always thought it was me throwing it.
she would have kissed you.
Why you got to tell me this now, Terry? Huh? Why you got to tell me this now? Oh, I got pizza lap and loser head. Great, that's wonderful.
You asked. I wouldn't have brought it up again, but
Well, just know that in my heart, I am so happy because you're the one who ended up marrying Mary Margaret.
burn. Could I trouble you for a moment of your time, Mr. Smith?
Well, Henderson, I guess so.
The minutest of minutes.
I've always got time for one of my top performers, Henderson. Please have a seat.
Oh. Well, I think sitting may be it might be premature. I don't
Good God, Henderson, what happened to your pants?
um I was hoping to get the rest of the day off.
Henderson, any man who's walking around in his underwear deserves time off.
Thank you for being an understanding soul.
There's that twitch again. It is so damn cute.
It's I heard that this was a really good way to get birds to kind of like come and like kind of eat out of my hand. And I just I'm still trying. They tell me it's like a 7-day process, and I'm still working on the, you know, um, going up from sparrows up to like pigeons. So. But
This is the most amazing anger management class I've ever been in.
well, you brought so much. You brought so much material with you that you were just willing to be one with and be vulnerable with. It was just
Well, you know, just if I could just ask you one thing. When are we going to get to the angry part? We've been we've been talking about birds. We've been tickling each other.
yeah. It's what we have to set a tenor for like a safe space.
Hmm. Hmm. Is that there you go, there's that twitch again. I love that twitch.
Oh, wait. I just yeah. Um, about the anger part. Yeah, that's not really part of this workshop. It was just to come on to get your money.
Come on. Technology.
I am so pleased to see you again, Charlie. So pleased.
Well, Hank, always, all you have to do is pick up the phone and I'll be right in. I'll just jump in the first Uber I can find.
It I called you 6 hours ago.
Well, a man's got to be worried about how his appearance is. You know, if I didn't showed up here, you know, the way I looked when you called me, you might think I was some unhoused, wretched person off the streets.
You're bringing up who you were when we first met.
Lord knows I owe you a big thanks, Hank. But you know, now that I've gotten to this point, I can walk by myself.
So about the big thanks that you owe me. By the way, you look great.
Thanks.
The big thanks that the big thanks that you owe me. Is there you got a dollar value wrapped around that, or just that? Are you that?
Well, Hank, I think that the fact that you know, my appearance is pretty noteworthy right now, and that we hang out together a lot. You know, you can't put a dollar value on personal socializing.
You know, where I come from, we describe that a little differently.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Thank you. Where I come from, we call that wasting my time.
You keep on telling me about this. Where are you come from? You know, it's kind of like I feel like it sounds like it's a children's book or something.
I want to make it. I want you to feel that it's accessible to you.
Accessible?
Children's book, accessible, you.
Oh, Hank, you're just a man of mystery. You must love hanging out with me.
Accessible. Another 4-syllable word, by the way.
Yeah, well, you know, you can have your thesaurus or you can have your looks, is what I always say.
Could you find another way to say that?
Uh, Thank you.
You know, there's a time limit on the accessibility window.
You know how much time we got left?
Well, I think in your case, somewhere around 32 to 27 seconds. Somewhere like that. So I want to keep it accessible. 4-syllable.
Say, you want to borrow some skin cream?
I have a full stock in the back room. Thanks.
Okay,
And
quick.
good evening, folks. That is our show. I am once again David from Amesbury, Massachusetts, and
I am John from South Berwick, Maine.
thanks all. Okay.
And let's hear it for those rudderless men. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
And thank you all out there for joining us tonight at the Follies. We hope to see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock, same time Eastern, via the Hollies Facebook page, the Follies Facebook page, or YouTube channel. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.